Well, it's a sort of vindication for what almost all Croats have always thought, that their generals were not war criminals. But the key point of this appeal is that it says that there was no joint criminal enterprise, which is really what they were convicted on, which means that there was no conspiracy, in effect, to commit war crimes, in which the former, now dead president, Franjo Tudjman, was at the centre.
And if these two individuals didn't do it, however, who did?
Well, the question is whether there was actually a sort of a war crime as such. There were certainly individual war crimes, but that's different from saying that they were all sort of planned effectively from the top, which was what the original indictment and convictions were all about. Not that there were no war crimes per se, but that the whole thing was planned as a war crime, because it's not clear, or Croats certainly would say that the actual military campaign wasn't a war crime, and the fact that Serbs fled, well, is neither here nor there when it comes to whether a crime was planned and committed.
Does that mean that, in effect, just forgive me if this sounds idiotic, is the court in The Hague saying these two men were innocent and wrongly convicted, or is the court in The Hague saying we didn't get the right people?
Well, I think it's saying the former. I mean, we haven't seen the sort of full judgment yet, but I think that they are saying, in fact, quite clearly, I think, the former. As I say, that the core of the case was that they were saying was that there was a joint criminal enterprise, i.e. that the generals plus Franjo Tudjman and other people, the former president of Croatia, actually planned something which was in effect a war crime, and now they're saying that that was not the case. They're not saying that, as I say, individual war crimes were not committed, that Serbs were not killed by Croatian soldiers, but they're saying that this was not a sort of giant plan and conspiracy from the top.